Hello, hello, Tatum here. Welcome to my Candy Crusher workouts, where we will spend our time focusing on total body strength and conditioning, along with some extra cardio. Today's total body HIIT with dumbbells combines strength and cardio exercises with mixed intervals of 30, 60, and 90 seconds, designed to help build lean muscle and burn fat. I also have 2 high-intensity Tabatas in this one. Grab some dumbbells, click play, follow me. Let's get to it. All right, hello, welcome back. It's day 2 of our Candy Crusher workouts for the month, and we're doing total body conditioning. So I'm super excited to keep moving along with you here. Today, I have just 2 sets of dumbbells. You might need 3 if you have access. For your reference, I have 8 pounds, 15 pounds, okay? So light to medium weight. We're gonna hurry and get warmed up here and get right into it. Lots of interval changes today, super excited. It is a HIIT, it's higher intensity in spots, but don't you worry, I'll have low impact kind of things, but still gonna keep that heart rate up. So go ahead and lift heel to hip here, and I'm gonna move along just a little bit. Maybe I'll just stand in place today. Right here, again, I don't know if, did I mention it? We lost power, so we are working by battery. There is no light other than our natural light. So I apologize on how this looks today, but it doesn't mean we can't get through this workout, right? No excuses, and there are no excuses right now. We're just gonna get to it. Whoops, find your balance. I'm having trouble here. Find that balance, lift that heel to hip. Nice work. Let's swing open the gate, and this time find your balance and swing it back in. And out for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Down. You can hold on to something if you need to. Swing open. 1, open that gate. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Forward and back swings for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Let's go ahead and lunge forward with a little reach back, a little warrior lunge. You're going to see something like this later with some weights, though, if we are there today. Good. All the way. You can put that back knee down, give it a little reach back here, opening up the hips, stretching that hip flexor just a bit, hip flexors, and quads. You can feel it down the front. Good. Keep alternating. Give it a couple more for me. Woo. 1 more each side. Great job. Let's go ahead. I want to do a little low jack here. If you want to take it high, you can go ahead and take it higher. All right. So low. Let's do low. 1, 2. High for 2. Low. 1, 2, and then high. Mixing it up a bit. Stay low if you need to. Oops, I didn't switch sides. 1, 2. Good. That's it. 1, 2. Right, left. 1 and 2. Good. You got it. Keep moving. 1, 2. Good. Squat and go up on those toes. There we go. Reach for the sky or the ceiling. But the sky sounds much better. Sounds more ambitious. Reach and reach and reach. Last one. Now let's jog it in place. Jog it in place. Raising that heart rate now just a bit as we warm up. We have 24 seconds. We're gonna find our weight for our rows, bent over row, and we have push-ups. We're moving back and forth. I'll tell you our timing intervals as we go, okay? Woo, let's go ahead and grab some weight. I'm gonna move them on down here. Oh, it's always good when Tatum forgets water. It's been a while. It was bound to happen. All right, grab your weights for a bit. All right, we're gonna head right into our bent over row, 30 seconds. Here we go. Neutral spine. No tucking, okay, of the tailbone. Find that neutral spine, pushing the bottom back, come into tabletop, row and release. You got it. Not too complicated on these exercises today. You got it. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Weights down. We're gonna go right into push-ups. I'm gonna actually keep my weights right underneath me today. And instead of doing a hand release all the way down, I want you to try to touch the weights and come right back up. Working a different depth today than we normally do. Typically, I have you do that full on all the way down and up. Let's see if we can come down a little bit shorter and push back through it. That's it, good job. Squeeze your glutes, draw that belly button in, squeeze the thighs. We're tight like we would be in a plank. So you can put all of that effort into the chest here, okay? But I'm doing all this work everywhere else. But if we're loose, it's gonna be hard to push in this plank position, okay? Keep working. Up, down. So this is a different depth. It challenges our muscles than doing the same thing over and over. There you go, push. This is a minute. So we did 30 seconds on the row. This is 1 minute. We're gonna have 45, 45. Then we'll go a minute of rows and 30 seconds of push-ups. There's rest, great job. All right, so bent over row again. This time 45 seconds on the other. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Row it out. Blow that air out as you squeeze back here into your row. Inhale as you release. And that row can be 1 to 2 counts, but that release, I would like it to be at least 2 to 3, maybe even 4 if you can get there. I kind of like 3. Good. The more we bend over, the more range we'll get, the less likely we are to shrug as we pull back here. Hopefully, keep those shoulders away from your ears. That's it, good work. Row, and then release, control it. Don't just drop the weight. 3, 2, and 1. Weights down underneath. You can do these kneeling if you have to. That's fine. Work somewhere. Find your modification, all right? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Push-ups, 45 seconds long as well. Good. Stabilize through the core. Drawing the belly button in, squeezing your glutes and thighs, pushing those toes in. Nice and sturdy and strong. Get your push going. That's it, and then watch your head. Sometimes I get this. All right, it's hard to push when our head's all the way down here. Head out in line with the spine. There we go. Allows those shoulder blades to kind of fold in to come down. 3, 2, and 1. Then if we're here, okay? There you go. Woo! Back to your row. 1 minute this time. This is a little bit longer. Bend over. Here we go. Row and release. I'm sure I'm one big shadow in here today. Do you think? I don't know. We'll see what my guy can do today. Oh, lost our power just as I set up to do this. Crazy. And all the, it's been over a year of us doing this. We've never lost our power. I don't think we've even lost it. Maybe a bump here and there. I'm not sure what's going on. We're gonna hope that everything holds up for us to get through this workout with you today. There you go. And release. Control it on the release. That's the eccentric part, that lowering part. All right. The relaxing, it's not really relaxing, but you're relaxing the muscles. Like we're contracting and then we're relaxing and we're stretching them out here. That is the part that you want to slow down. There's a lot of strength to be gained there, so don't disregard it. A lot of times we want to drop the weight. Work it. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, push-ups this time. 30 seconds of work. Get the hard part out of the way. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 30 seconds. Then we're gonna have a minute's rest. We're gonna talk about our next exercises. Same setup with intervals, different exercises. Good. Push. Push. Whew. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, great job. All right. Great job. So very little rest there, working those intervals, longer, shorter. So we're going up on one side, coming down on the other. Grab a sip of water. I forgot my water. Grab a sip of water, enjoy that water. 38 seconds to go. We have overhead tricep extensions. A couple ways to do this. Go ahead and sip while I explain. 2 dumbbells. If the weight is light that you have, maybe you want to take 1 for more stability and hold the heads and extend. I really love that one. Or maybe you need to do kickbacks because of your shoulders. So you could kick back here if that feels better on your shoulders than having them overhead. Our other exercise, not a thruster today, but an actual squat to press. And I tell you if you have lighter weight to do this anyways, but today we're actually going to do it. So we're gonna squat, come up, and then press, okay? All right, overhead extension. I'm gonna see if I can use this 15 instead of my 2 dumbbells. Squeezing it out here. Extend all the way up. Keep those elbows in place. Maybe if I turn this way, there's more light. Of course, again, it just is what it is. Let's extend and squeeze. We're running out of time today. We're gonna fit this in for you. Extend, woo, that's it. 3, 2, and 1. That was 30 seconds. It's gonna get harder because it will be a minute when we come back to it in a couple rounds. All right, on this next one, we're going squat to press. I'm gonna use my 15 for this as well. This is 1 minute. We're gonna squat, okay? I'll face you, squat, and then pause, and then press. You don't want that really heavy weight like we normally do with thrusters where you need to use your legs. You should be able to do a strict press overhead. If I get too tired on these, I'm just gonna go ahead and decrease my weight, okay? Another way that you can change this up to modify is to squat and do a single arm, and then squat that gives 1 arm a rest if you want to stick with your weights. It just depends on whether you can find some lighter weights at home or whether you need to stick with the same ones. Woo! Let's go. We got this. We're here, we're doing it. Boom, press. Most of us are used to me doing the thrusters where we use our legs. Not today. I know this is a good mix up on me. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Great job, that was long. That was a minute. Last minute on those though will be at 45, and then the other. All right, I'm going back. I like to hold this again, 45 seconds here. I like to hold it by the heads to just feel like for my shoulders, I have a little bit more control. Extend, keep those elbows in place. Whew, I may have to go to an 8, my goodness. Oh, feeling it today. How about you? How about you? It's all right. And remember, not every day is gonna be the same 10. All I ask is that you give it your 10 for today, and that will always look different. And I'm gonna go down here to an 8. I tell you what, it is not my normal 10 today, but that's okay. I'm here, pushing through, making it happen. Extend. Woo, there we go. 3, 2, and 1. See how I did that? You can drop that weight. That is no problem. All right, squat to press. Squat to press. So a squat first, pause, then press. Not using our legs unless you don't have, unless maybe the weight that you're using, you don't have any weight to drop, and the singles have become too hard. So now the only way to get that weight overhead is to do a squat to press using the legs. That's okay. All right, so that you can keep moving. If you have to keep modifying it throughout, that's all right. So again, that modification would be starting here with a squat to press. Becomes too difficult, we're gonna do 1 arm at a time, okay? If that's still too much, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use our legs and come up in 1 motion, all right? Some options to help yourself keep going, because I don't know what kind of weight you have at home and what's working for you or not. There you go, rest. Woo! Good work. All right, this is, what, 60 seconds of tricep extension. Definitely, I'm gonna start with a heavy weight. Here we go. Knowing that I'm gonna have to drop it, but I'm gonna push a little bit here. And that light weight will feel right where it needs to be for me. That lighter weight, I say it's light. Lighter weight's gonna be right where I need it when I get to it. Oh, and it's coming quick. Here we go, just 2 more for myself. Woo! There we go, dropping that. All right, and this 8 pounds feels like 20. No, I'm just kidding. It's doable, but it's burning. Whew. That's it. We still have 28 seconds. Keep those elbows in place. Try not to move the whole arm. So I get a lot of this. Okay, like an extension and a movement of the whole arm. Keep that upper arm in place. It's just the elbow to fingertips here. That forearm. Oh, you got it. You got it. Come on. 8 seconds. Let's pump it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, squat to press. 30 seconds. We can do this. 30 seconds of work. 3, 2, and 1. Squat, pause, press. Strict press. That's what it is. Not a push press unless you need to. We're gonna try to strict press. So it's like a front squat, do an overhead press. Ooh, there you go, come on. Push. Oh boy, I've had a little rest. I would have thought I would feel stronger today. Negative. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right. Good job. Oh, comment if you felt that as much as I did. It might just be me today. So kudos to you. We're gonna have a minute's rest here. Grab your sip of water. We're gonna get started on a little bit of higher intensity work here. Tabata style, 2 exercises, only 10 seconds of rest. This is higher intensity. We're not moving, we're not really resting all that much. So make sure that if you need rest, if you're getting started, that maybe you do the first 2 and take the next 2 off, or you do every other. You can pick one of the exercises to stick with, or just alternate those. I have 2 exercises for you, so you could go 1 on, 1 off, number 2 on, off, like that. So you do number 1 and 2, but you'll have a rest in between. I hope that makes sense, and I'll repeat it. All right, so we have mountain climbers, but we're gonna jump them. I'm sorry, you can run, tap, or you can jump, okay? Here we go, and I'll tell you the next exercise. 3, 2, and 1. I know I mentioned that this month, here we go, that we were gonna take it lower intensity or low impact. I do have a bunch of those workouts. This is not one of them, but we can make it that. So we can just tap it in for 20 seconds. No jumping allowed here if you want. Or jump them out with me. 3, 2, and 1, rest. 10 seconds, let's march it out though. We're gonna make our steps. Next one's a jump squat again. Low impact, low impact. Squat to toes, squat to toes. Here we go. I'm gonna jump. You do not need to jump, okay? Modify to squat to toes. I'm here with you, we're still working. You're getting a lot in, don't worry about it. Good. Woo, I'm gonna turn here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Let's march it out. We're gonna keep moving like this. So maybe that's too much, maybe you need some rest. You're gonna do number 1 with me. Rest on that second one. Go into the second exercise. Here we go, exercise 1. Tap it out for mountain climbers, or find the plyometric here. A little higher, up to you. Woo! Switching in the air if you're here. Don't worry about it. If you need to tap it out. 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Lower intensity here, we're just marching, you can rest. Woo. Jump squats or squat to toes, here we go. You've got to land soft though, land with soft knees. Or squat onto those toes, please. This can be a totally low impact workout if you want to make it that way. And please do so if you need it. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, halfway. Woo, mountain climbers, jumping or tapping out. 3, 2, and 1. I forgot to march there. I wanted that rest. You can do you, modify, find your challenge. Good, come on. Keep it coming, you got this. 3, 2, and 1. If that hurts your wrist, make a fist. Some of us can make a fist there. That helps so you're not bouncing on those wrists. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat to toes or jump squats. You do you. Make it your own here. Woo. We'll have plenty of low impact this month, and here is a great way to modify and make it your own. 3, 2, whew, and 1, rest. All right, make sure we're all good here. Moving through. 3, 2, and 1. Jump it out. I'm gonna go up on my knuckles because my wrists really don't like that sometimes when I'm bouncing on them. Woo! Last one. You can get through it, come on. Switch it in the air. 3, 2, 1, march. Lift those knees, move those feet, get the steps ticking. 3, 2, and 1, here we go. Should be our last one if I've counted these correctly for you. Woo, land soft. If you were doing well and now you're landing with a thud or stiff legs, squat to toes, squat to toes. Keep it safe. 3, 2, 1. Whew, 1 minute. Keep looking for my water. All right, let's breathe. Let's breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If your heart rate is not back to resetting by the time this minute is up, pause me and get back to it when it has, okay? I want you to slow down so that you can get the most out of the next set of exercises, superset here. All right, warrior lunge looks like this. We did it at the beginning, I believe, for a warm-up. Right here, reaching straight up overhead though, no back bend here. All right, I like to move. I may move through this, I don't know. If you want weights, you can add 1 or 2 weights overhead here, okay? Bring it straight up overhead if you'd like. Take it, be careful there, especially if you lack mobility in the shoulders, just use your arms. Next one's a sumo deadlift. We gotta get started. I'm gonna try 2 dumbbells at a time. Just please be careful. You want good shoulder strength and stability here on this one. And you can walk, which feels a little bit better to me. So step and bring it overhead, down, raising as you lower. Now, if it's too much on your core to lower, or your legs or anything, even on just good control and stability, feel free to lunge, come up, and then raise it, okay? That's a wrap on that. Sumo deadlift, I'm just gonna use these 2. We're gonna open wide, toes out. We're gonna push that bottom back and hips forward. See if you can see this, neutral spine. Hips are a little wider. First push back with a neutral spine. You might have to bend those knees, and we're gonna come down. All right, so push back, start to bend down. You want the shoulders out in front of the weight. So if you look down and you're here with the shoulders right above the weight, push the hips back a little bit and above the knees, and then you'll get in that position. Just make sure that tailbone is not tucked. What do I mean by that? Make sure that you have that little arch in your back, that it's not rounded and tucked under. It's not a, what is that, scaredy dog? Scared dog, you know, with the, where they tuck their little tail under. Think about that. We don't want to be in that position. Good. Squeeze that bottom as you push forward here, or up. It's not really a back bend here, okay? We want to just push through those heels. All right, back to warrior lunge. This is our 45 interval. 3, 2, and 1. With 1 dumbbell or 2. I have 2 here. Depends on your weight there, okay? Maybe you have a heavier weight that works a little bit, that you can use 1. Maybe it just feels better on the shoulders, a little more stable that way. Good. Halfway. Great job. Woo! Give me a woo. Oh. And lift. And remember, if that lift bothers the back at the down position, go raise at the top instead, okay? So lunge, come up, then raise. That's a rest. You got it. Sumo deadlift. I'm gonna try 1 this time. Try it. Go a little lighter for me. See if you feel your glutes a little bit better that way. Here we go, down and up. So, squeeze, Make sure you bend, that the shoulders are out over the weight. I like to push back a little bit first so I know what direction I'm heading, and then start to bend those knees, keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Nice neutral spine here. Shoulders are slightly in front of the weight. And reach back, good. Now, what I get a lot of the times is we come down here and we start to reach to get the weight to the floor. Keep the shoulders back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. There's no reaching here. That will cause us to round too much. Good, now see, did you feel better glute activation here or not? If it felt the same, you're probably okay to stay with that higher weight. If you felt like, oh, I felt it more, then stay with that weight. All right, sometimes we go too heavy and we lose all that. All right, back to number 1. This is a minute, so be careful here. Ways to modify, if you start with 2 dumbbells, is go to 1. And then maybe just go to raising your arms overhead. I love doing this sort of thing. So important to modify where needed. Woo! It's one way to keep working. It's a way to really, you know, the way I see it, because this is how I train my clients. I mean, I love that my clients have been with me for 8, 10 years, more, 11 now, some of them. But obviously the idea is to teach you enough that you can manage this on your own, take some ownership, have fun with it. You know, the more control you have, the more willing you are to show up and do your thing. Woo, we got it. A minute long, I know. 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna stay again with the lighter, just trying to focus on activation of my glutes. Typically my hamstrings wanna come into play. So again, if you felt the same kind of feeling in your bottom as you did with a heavier weight, you can use a heavier weight, but sometimes it's good, just test it out. So I know for me, I have trouble with that. So if I work here, I'm usually pretty good. Sometimes it's just hard, that little hamstring, not little, but for me at least. Woo. 3, 2, and 1, rest, great job. 1 minute, I just had a long conversation with a friend who seriously hurt her hamstrings, detached, but made me think, oh, let's protect those hamstrings. All right, 45 seconds. No high intensity yet, we'll get to it. We're going down for core the whole way. Now I tell you, it's all upper ab work here. Well, a little bit lower with the bicycle, but you're gonna feel this, so please, you know, make sure that you stay safe here. The first one's gonna be a tabletop crunch, feet up here, and we're just crunching. Up, down, blowing that air out, drawing the navel towards the floor. Then we're gonna go into bicycle, okay? Stretch it out and reach. We'll still do our intervals of the minute, or the 30 minute, 45, 45, minute 30, all right? So just do your best. Rest when you need to. On the bicycle, you can do a marching crossover if it becomes too much. All right, 30 seconds here, feet up, crunch it. Oh, actually, let's just go. Let's support our neck today, our head. Don't pull on it, don't pull the chin in. I like to think about reaching my forehead or chin towards the ceiling as I curl up here. So leading with that instead of in here, tucked, leading with the top of my head. All right, and you're bringing those shoulder blades up off the floor. You're blowing out, you're breathing, don't hold your breath. 3, 2, and 1, rest. But you want to draw down towards the floor. Same here. Now this one, bicycle, bringing those legs, pushing and pointing that toe out. Be careful. If this lower back is all arched, then go ahead and march it out, okay? Just keep that back firm against the floor. Here we go, we're working bicycle. You can also kick a little higher, push out a little higher here to keep that lower back firm and safe. Test it out. Find a range here that works for you, or a level. And push, good. And here too, we're bringing that shoulder blade. I think about leading with my shoulder up and over to get the shoulder blade up and off. Not just, because I could just twist my elbows here and barely get any rotation. Whew, 22 seconds. That's it. Now, maybe we were doing great. We're starting to feel that arch. We're getting tired. Bring those feet up a little higher. Maybe it's still not enough to do that. Then go ahead and march here. Woo, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Oh, let's reach out here for a little stretch here on this 10-second break. We're going 45 seconds here with the tabletop crunch. Bring those feet up 90 degrees, or legs up 90 degrees. Here we go. Draw that belly button down. Lift up, lifting the shoulder blades up off the floor. That's it. I know, we're gonna feel this one. It's our last superset here before our Tabata that we're gonna do. Good, 22 seconds to go. Now I'm blowing that air out, breathing and inhaling, but I'm trying. Try to pull the navel towards the floor, the belly button towards the floor, come on. Practice it, because we need it when we go into that bicycle. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Let's stretch out again. We can do this. 3, 2, and 1, 45 seconds here. Modify where needed. You do you, modify please. Protect yourself, but keep working. Woo, yeah, that feels good. We can feel this one. Kick a little higher if you need to. Or press out here a little higher. We're halfway, we're halfway. Keep it coming. Remember, we're lifting that shoulder and shoulder blade up off the floor. 10 seconds. Great job. Oh, keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice job. All right, last set, right? This is a minute of tabletop crunches. 3, 2, and 1. Blow that air on 1 minute. Last minute of work here today. Good, really curl up. Bring the shoulder blades up. 15 seconds down. That's how I'm doing it. 3 sets of those to go. If you want to think that way, all right? We got this. We're so close. "30 seconds. 2 more sets of 15. Think about it that way. Mind games. Play those mind games. Woo, there we go. 15, last set. Come on, 8 seconds. Keep drawing in here. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, bicycle, just 30 seconds here. If you're already tired, bring those knees up and elbow over with that march. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're gonna feel this one. We're gonna feel it. It's okay. Check that lower back. Where is it? Can you put your hands under there? Be careful. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, stretch it out. Stretch it out. Reach, point those toes, reach those hands wall to wall here. Oh yeah, there you go. Good work. 50 seconds of rest here. Grab your sip of water. Make sure we're all good on time. We're doing well. Battery's lasting today. All right, let's see. We just have to laugh. We just have to keep going. I always tell people no excuses, okay? We're showing up, we're doing this. Despite how things are going, despite how we feel today, sometimes we show up not in the mood. Maybe something goes wrong for the day and you feel like you just want to throw it away. Don't do that. Show up, do what you can. If you get started and you're still not there after 5 or 10 minutes, you feel like you're just done, then take that rest for the day. But give yourself 10 minutes to figure it out, because I promise 9 times out of 10 you show up and you want to stay. All right, let's see. We've got tuck jumps and burpees. Burpees can be walked out and in. Tuck jumps are a high march. No need to jump today. Here we go, 20 seconds. No push-up, okay? No push-up on the burpee. I told you there was a little bit of high intensity. I don't mean to add the jumps in for some of you, but listen, we can modify, step it out, walk it out, okay? 3, 2, and 1, rest. These weights over here out of the way. All right, next one is tuck jumps. Tough one, please don't do it if you're not there. March it out here, hit here, okay? Right here, you're here or you're here, okay? 15 seconds, we'll see if I last. All right, good. I'm gonna do a little hop and then a tuck, a hop and a tuck. It helps me a little. Good, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Rest, 1 set down, 3 to go. We can do this. Everything's working out. Burpees, you can find an incline to help yourself too. Here we go, down and up, tap to reach, or jump, good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Whew. You got this. All right, march and hit here, or jump with me. 3, 2, and 1, and I'm gonna do a hop to tuck. 11 seconds. I hope my microphone is behaving. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay. No joke here today. We got this. Burning the extra candy. Burpees, everyone. Burpees. Some sort of burpee. Walk or jump. I don't care. You're here. You're moving. You know, sometimes this movement, this slower movement of out and in is almost harder than making it quick, okay? It's all good. You're doing well. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. March, hit, lift those knees. Maybe you want to pump your arms instead. Here we go, tuck jumps. I'm gonna try to keep them coming. 10 seconds. I'm gonna add my hop. This is my modification for today. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Whew. All right. Good job, team. We're gonna make it 3, 2, and 1. Back to some sort of burpee for me. Notice that I bring my feet out wide instead of down the middle. Helps me get in position for a better squat onto my feet versus up on my toes. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Good work. Last one here. Tuck jumps or march. 3, 2, and 1. Let's see how long I can keep this going. 8 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Cool down. Grab a sip of water. All right. We'll see where we can get on these stretches. Batteries are blinking everywhere. We'll get there. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Mine's pretty high. Let's just walk in place. Let's move around, bring it down. That's it. Walk it out. Let's even kick, maybe. Butt kick here. Bring it down. Big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm having one of those days. Sleep has not been good. You have those days where you're feeling a little anxious, a little stressed. Sleep's not there. Maybe typically when you show up, you feel a little breathless already. All right, it's normal. Just take it down. I know I took it up today, but pay attention to how you feel. It's okay to have a lighter day today. Maybe go out and walk, do some yoga. Maybe you just need to rest. Maybe you need to take a nap. I get it. Here we go. Inhale Into the nose, out through the mouth. Good, in, practice your breathing. You're drawing in here. As you blow out, draw the navel in towards the spine and up. Good, inhale, and out, and in, and out. And when you breathe in there, I want you to breathe in and make the belly rise. Feel the rib cage kind of expand as that belly pushes out. And then exhale and draw it all in. All right, good work. Let's go ahead and stretch out. We'll start with an arm stretch or shoulder here. Reach across the chest. Hold that for me, please. We're surviving on this one. Here we go. Switch. Just a little less than 2 minutes to go here. We're gonna get down, stretch out those calves and legs as well. Good job. Let's interlace those fingers up overhead. Give me a side. Actually, first, let's just back bend a little bit. Stretch out those abs after all that work. Woo! To the side now, just a bit. Up and over to the other side. Breathe. Great job. Let's come down into downward dog if you're not too high heart rate right now. Okay, so we're gonna come down downward dog, heels down, just pressing in, releasing those calves, pushing into the shoulders, giving a good stretch there as well. Let's walk the dog. So we're gonna come up on one toe, pushing the other heel down, back and forth, back and forth. Now both heels back down again. Push in a little bit deeper at the shoulders here. Breathe. Good. Come down to the floor. All the way down, a little cobra again, into the abs after that ab work. You can go forearms down here. Sorry. Forearms down. You can even push up a little bit. Maybe twist and look over the shoulders. Good, back down. Let's reach up, cat-cow. Here we go, floss that spine, daily. Let's reach up with those shoulder blades, toes to the floor, drop the chin. Tops of the feet to the floor, look up, release. And one more, reach. You can push back a little if that feels good. Tops of the feet to the floor, look up and breathe, dump the belly. Good, lean back into child's pose just for a second here. I know the time is up. All right, goodness, thank you so much for joining me. Again, I apologize for any of the lighting in here that is an issue, but we got through it with batteries only and natural lighting, so it can be done. Thank you again. I'll see you on day 3 of these Candy Crusher. I just wanted to call it something fun for us because I know it's this month and it's starting to get into the seasons of lots of special treats. So we're just gonna work through that, all right? I'll see you again soon. Thank you so much, bye-bye.